Time to do more of this. Chat, you're too eager for this. What are you doing? Okay, the volume's low because I was doing a little bit of getting some grinding done, you know. All right, pay attention. What's this? I just gotta let me just change the volume back up. Alright. So, as you can see, I have 47,000 LP. So, let's start spending it, shall we? Who wants to spend 47,000 MP? Healing increase, please. T-Lover increase, please. Skuya has been completed. Revolution. Increased damage dealt to enemies of higher status than you. I'm sure that's good. Mage Slayer. You may think this is cheating, but I would call it hard work and determination put into practice. Heal when hitting. Belly up. I don't really want the belly ups. Lunar Slayer. Cure is great. Vitality up 3%. Plus 20 raw HP. Yomu. Spirit Slayer. Tummy Uppy. Animal Slayer Plus. Double attack boost. There's still a lot here, as you can see. Long distance. I don't actually want that, like, at all. Super Strong Slayer I'm going to spec into because it might be handy. Super Reimu has defense up. Yokai Barrier. T-Lover again. Yokai Slayer. Flight does not matter. God Slayer will matter down the line, so I'm gonna get it now. And God Barrier. That one's hefty. That was a hefty price to pay for that. Sumireko has power up. Ranged attack barrier. It's pretty good. I think Tay has relief. She does have relief and anti-theft. And money up does not matter at all. Alright, that's a lot of money spent, but now I am a stronger Reimu than before. So, I have a couple things. I have a lot of money, as you can see. I put some more... I found some things on the floor as well. So I have the stronger Cure and the stronger Vanquish Heal on both mine and Yomu's gun. That's about it, really. I still haven't found a stronger defensive equipment that I want to put on. So, yeah. So we have two options here, chat. We can head to the mines, or we can head to Alice's house. Now, the mines strip you of all your equipment. So, I'm going to go to Alice's house first, because that way I don't have to re-equip all my equipment to do it. I can just go in with everything I have, which is basically nothing, some healing items and food. So, yeah. Errands with the doll mage. And I'm going with my best friend, Yomu. Leafless, snowy mountain road. Here we go. Cool. Speaking of Alice, chat, today we're gonna be doing more Ort. And, hold on. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. So yesterday, after I like finished up, I was like, I don't really feel confident in what I've done. But everybody that I asked was like, it looks fine to me, Dylan. It's like, but I don't understand. Why does it look fine to everybody except me? Don't you think that maybe I'm the most important person here in this equation for having something look good? It's so... I don't get it. Oops. I don't get it, man, but it's annoying, because it's like, nobody perceives an issue but I perceive an issue that is unexplainable, so I don't know what to do about it. I mean, I always heard the phrase, you're your own worst critic, but it's never been more fucking clear to me than with this art shit, you know? It's crazy. It's just so annoying, because I can't pinpoint any issue that I actually have with it, but nobody else sees an issue, so they can't really pinpoint anything either. So I just sit there and look at it like, what's wrong? What's wrong? You take my shift? I mean, if you want to go to bed, Grazy, you can go to bed. You don't gotta stay here till like 6 a.m. your time. If you gotta sleep, man, go to sleep. The last thing I need is for you to destroy your sleep schedule and then blame me for it. Had enough of that before. I'll just hire a different mod who will police different values in the chat. It's already destroyed. Well, seriously though, if you need if you can't stay up that late, don't think you have to absolutely be here to keep control of this chat room. This chat room does not do anything that warrants much attention. Getting paid? He is. Well, he will be, because he's editing down videos, so he does actually get paid. Not for modding though. He didn't even ask. I gave him that mod for one reason, to run gambas. That's it. And then he thought, actually I have the ability to silence people who say things I don't like. And then it all went to his head. Man, Enfeeble is so annoying, but it's fine. I'm just gonna walk it off. Nobody volunteers to be mod. I heal like 17 when she hits me. I'm kind of insane. Mod someone, have them ban everybody, then remove their own mod, ban themselves. Congratulations. Now I have a lot of work to do. I can unban everybody, or I can just accept that when you're banned, it's over. You'll never come back. And then I'll have no more viewers. And that'll be the end of stream. Spin the wheel and pick a name for the new mod. You know what's funny, but I think a problem that occurred is there are some channels that, like, they have mods that take their job way too seriously to a point where, well, they think they're better than people, which is kind of scary because sometimes people let some kind of, like, any level of authority go to their head completely. But I think for most streams, mods just, they don't matter. They don't really matter, like, at all. They're convenient, for sure. But it's mostly just there for fun, I find. Because the mods can run Gamba and shit, and that's fun. Chat likes that. And obviously, if a bot shows up or somebody gets caught by automod because they said a slur, then they can just click a button and I don't have to stop the stream for it. So, you know. But it's not like I need somebody to go to fucking mission control every day and be like, alright, pay attention to the chat. Watch for any suspicious behavior. Mark them, deliberate with the council, and then remove them if proven troublesome. You know? Well, even if you're running a 1,000+ viewer streamer, what the fuck are your mods gonna do for individuals, right? When you have that many people, you just have a bot. And mods are just there for funneling, like, they're there for funneling links. And also for enabling, like, emote only mode or something when you get, you know, when bots actually, like, you know, bot. I don't know what, I'm gonna read that because it looks stupid. Chatting. Well, I mean, that's an emote. You can say that I was born to be a Twitch channel mod. I catch a glimpse of copy pasta. The adrenaline starts pumping. A whiff of drama. I snap into duty. My streamer calls for a chat ban. I erase that motherfucker from the history books of this channel. There is no command I won't code. No timeout I won't give. No Twitch laws I won't overlook. And no order I won't obey to make my streamer happy. And if you become his problem, well, I'm sorry to say that I'll become yours. That's, that's a powerful pasta. Now what's funny is there are also some channels that they don't really like they don't really like run mods. They just kind of ban everybody themselves. Leffen is a good example of this. Leffen is one of those channels that if you say even like anything remotely antagonistic to him, he will just permaban you. So the only people that are allowed to chat in his chat are people who either say nothing out of fear of being banned or just suck his dick or validate his complaints. So that sounds like a fun chat, right? That sounds like a pretty fun chat. Streamer, can you read another copy paste? I got a really good one. Okay, but if it's not good, I'm banning you. So, your move, chat member. I solemnly swear on the 13 commandments of Twitch chat. Ouch. Yes, but theoretically, how can one have sex in Minecraft? Alright, Crazy, can you get this guy out of here? Can you remove him from the planet? Nope. He has been removed. You'll never see him again. He's gonna have to change to a new account. He's gonna be a potential ban evader. Keep an eye on him. He's dangerous. Oh, man. You think I'm joking, chat? He's gone. Oh, wait, no, he's there. He ruined the bet! Now he should actually be banned. He got in the way of good comedy. I mean, when you see message deleted, you guys don't have the informations. You know? Like, you'll just see message deleted. I don't think you can see how long people get timed out for, if it's a ban or a deletion. Unless, I think maybe 7TV makes all that. Because I know 7TV has a built-in extension that lets everybody see a first-time chatter. Where normally that's just something that's only seen by the streamer and the mods. But there are, yeah, there are a lot of extensions that pretty much give the same benefits to all viewers. And there's been a number of 7TV emotes that are like just the first time chatter, but then like, you know, an image tied to it. My favorite is first time chatter, which is just first message with the Giga Chat, and it's just when the first message is that good shit. And there's also first time jackass, which is when the message is awful. BGTV is pretty, I don't want to call it outdated, but it's definitely like the worst option. You know, you had to pay a subscription fee for emotes for that. Can you think about that, chat? BetterTwitch.tv was a monthly subscription for more emote slots. And then Frankerface and now 7TV came out. 7TV gives you like 1,000 free emote slots. Better Twitch TV gave you 15 and then wanted a subscription fee for any more. How fucking foolish must you feel if you spent money on that with 7TV in existence now? You can get every emote you want. Now, one could argue that 7TV's emotes kinda, they devalue the sub market for emotes, but at the same time, I don't really think it matters because mainly when people sub, it's because they want to support the stream, and there are some emotes that you can only get that they like there, and that's fine, but you know, 7TV is mostly just these universal silly emotes anyway, and there's a lot of like they're fun. they offer more opportunities for fun for chat, so it's fine that way. If you only view it as like, oh no, streamers are losing sub revenue because people aren't going to sub for their emotes because they can just use the free ones. I don't really think that's the case, because I think people who weren't going to sub, like, if people weren't going to sub already if that's what they're thinking. I don't understand why user input emojis even are subscription based. Really? I didn't know that. I did not know that. Yeah, there are some channels that, like, there are definitely some channels that got a lot of, like, their emotes were very widespread. So, like, I'm not saying their viewership was bad or anything, but it definitely felt like everybody was a sub to them for their emotes. I think Trihex was the biggest one for a while. And Cherno TV as well, because Cherno TV basically had a monopoly on Touhou stuff, specifically Cherno, and he's also very old in terms of like activity on this site, so he's very established in that regard. So it's like, oh, you wanna talk about the Touhou guy on Twitch, and then it's obviously Cherno TV, and it's like, what does he play? Not Touhou, that's for sure. That's for fucking sure. But he's pretty synonymous with it, and his emotes have been around the internet for so long, to a point where some people probably just still sub to him just for those emotes. And like I said, Trihex was similar. I felt like a lot of people had Trihex emotes, but now the sub market, in a sense, has gone down a little bit. But I still think that people still sub to support the channels they like, and they get more fun out of the stream by being able to use stupid 7TV emotes instead of having everything be paywalled, right? Well, I don't doubt that he played Touhou before, but it's not like he can just, like, change his name or anything. Not that he'd want to. But you can't have the same name for, like, over a decade and just change your name, even if you're not necessarily closely affiliated with what your name was originally. People change. That's just how it is. Can I throw something at this, actually? Can I make iced green tea with this? No, I just froze it. Jackass. Jackass. So I'm playing Tori 8 one time. Only one time? To be fair, you only need to play that game one time to get your full value out of it. I have no idea what happened to the production of that game, but it's sad that it's just kind of not doing anything. Because it was a great idea, and there was a lot of fun minigames already in it. Azure Reflections is a really good fan game. It was actually one of the earlier ones I played as well. I thought it was extremely high quality. I 100%ed it on PS4. And then when I played it on Steam, it had an updated version that added some extra stuff that I was not capable of doing. So I didn't do it. But I did 100% the achievement list in that one as well. You know what's cool about that one? So when you full break a boss in each difficulty, you gain new abilities in the gallery viewer. So when you full break them in normal, you gain the ability to look at their model. When you full break them in hard, you're allowed to rotate the model, and you can look at places. But Sakuya gets mad at you if you try to look up their skirts. But if you full break them on Lunatic, then Sakuya moves out of the way and calls you reprehensible. So, how do I know this? Because it's literally an achievement to do that. So that's why I had to do it. I knew somebody was gonna ask, and I'm telling you right now, it was an achievement. So it had to be done for 100%. Touhou Rhythm Carnival, that was actually one of the earliest games I played. I have a VOD of it when I revisited it, but I used to play it in tandem with Isaac before I saved streams. And I gold medaled all but 2. I was never able to get a gold medal. I couldn't even get a silver medal on Flandre's hard mode. And the final remix I was not very good at. Yeah, As a Reflections is a really good game. It has great writing. It's a fun game to play. It's got good music. Fully voice acted, too. One of my favorite aspects of that game is that when you beat the main story once, you're allowed to sucker punch Chirno. And if you sucker punch her, you get an achievement and you get to skip past the first non. However, you also... Ooh. You also get the option to sucker punch Remilia. And if you do, I'm pretty sure she takes a life from you. And she's like, what the fuck are you doing? But that's also an achievement. Is getting... So there's an achievement for sucker punching Chirno, and there's an achievement for getting sucker punched by Remilia. Didn't need Saki to do all those cat noises. What do you mean? It was vital to the story. Were you not paying attention? I like the way all the characters treated Chirno. I've said this before, but usually Chirno's writing in fan games tends to devolve into one trope. And it's not like As Your Reflections was necessarily exempt from treating Chirno like an idiot, but they did it tastefully in a way that wasn't just a direct insult to her. Where it was just like, haha, Chirno, you're stupid. But like the way characters talked to Chirno, they talked to Chirno like they were talking to a child. Sakuya was nice. Patchy was kind of mean a little bit, but that's just Patchy in general. But basically the way they carried the conversation was good. And it didn't just devolve into, ouch. It didn't just devolve into calling her stupid head. Millie had vampire kiss move on his tentacle, make it possible that she has kissed any of the 12.3 character cast members, a canon possibility. And why are you telling me this when you're the artist here? Huh? You're the one with the power here, buddy. I don't gotta do it. You can. Ooh, that's... Ah! I like the interaction Satori had with Chirno, where she asks Chirno riddles, and Chirno goes, and then Satori's like, no, you're wrong. And Chirno's like, Stop answering before I even get a chance to say anything. Chirno kind of put her in her place with that one. Just saying. Well, you can just say all you want, but I'm saying that you have a pen, you have paper, and you have ability. There are things that you can do in this world right now if you really want to. Dude, Hiso Tensoku's got some weird spell cards. Did you know Sakuya has a fucking spell card where she just throws a single knife, it bounces on the screen for like 3 seconds, and then it hits you and it does like nearly 1/4 of your max HP. I don't even understand it. It looks really stupid. It's just one knife. Ouch! I gotta go down. You know, sometimes I wish I got into Hiso Tensoku. I don't really have anyone to play it with. I don't know how to set it up. And every other excuse you can think of. But ultimately, fighting games, for me, I just don't. Ah, okay. I'm more of an enjoyer of watching. You are motherfucker. Alright, Chen is really awful. I need to be a lot more careful. I have to pay a lot more attention. I ain't even gonna bother with that. I just gotta pay more attention. That's all. I gotta stop walking mindlessly into things. And use my healing items that I'm bringing. So there's also that. Alright, try again. I was almost done. It was pretty good, actually. I just need to not walk into... If I had better defense... Hell, it'd be nice if I got the animal shield. We'll speed it up. We'll get back to where we were. We'll speed it up. We'll get back to floor 10. Community patch gives decent net code to play games with people over the world. Here's a good gameplay, is a bit bothersome. Combos are small, low damage, requires you to win neutral 7 to 10 times and win a round. Makes me remind of playing Smash 4 somewhat. How long did you play Smash 4 for? Because Smash 4 was definitely not about winning neutral. Smash 4 was about cheesing your opponent in one neutral exchange. I don't know what honest character you were playing that had to win neutral a bunch of times. Smash 4 is a cheater's game. 15.5 net code. I don't actually know how those games are considered in terms of competitiveness. They definitely feel a lot easier to get into, though. No, Smash 4, it was, there are a lot of cheater characters in that game. It's almost funny. Rage, multi-hits, Bayonetta, grab combos. Sweat tryhards abusing the OP characters. You don't even need OP characters, man. Every character in that game had some bullshit to them. Samus could dash attack up beat you and you could die at 10. Why? Samus wasn't a good character. Samus was an okay character. Donkey Kong went from never use this into one of the best counterpick characters in the game. Hell, even Ganon can still kill you in like 3 hits. Game was messy. Because it was simultaneously like... It was too slow for 3 stock and then... It was too slow for 3 stock and then... 2 stock was too fast. It was pretty awful. But, you know, sometimes I miss that game. Just a little bit. There really was a lot of dumb shit in it. But then I remember the shit that made the game fun. It's like, ah... And then I see characters that make me roll my eyes, and I'm like, oh. Oh, what am I doing? I'm supposed to be leaving. You can do it with Mario as well. But the reason it was so obnoxious was because you would take the first stock with high percent, and then you'd just kill your opponent at 13. And then you'd win the game. Whoa. Yeah, the custom moves were awful. Hey, good job for the resub. Check the Partner Plus program. Tobin there's more popular characters. Anyone finds defensive gameplay is way too strong and netcode is bad. Well, popular characters. I mean, I think everybody here probably knows this story. The story about Hiso Tensoku's intended roster by Zun. I like bringing this one up a lot because I usually bring it up in response to the request that fan games feature characters that aren't popular with fans. As you know, I'm ever so passionate about that topic. But the idea that Zun looked at 12.3, an expansion on SWR, and was like, hey, we should add a lot of, like, weaker whatever characters. So we should add Rumia, Wriggle, Nitori, and Kaguya. And the response from Twilight Frontier was just, but we wanted to add the cool boss characters. And the motivation to work on the game was just, it was apparently not very good when they had that. So I guess Zun relented and just let them. I think Sanai was always planned though, but yeah, Kaguya was originally like a boss character. Moko had some plans showing up there as well, and then Moko and Nitori ended up showing up in later fighting games, so they weren't completely scrapped. But Ruma was a potential character. She was a potential character in 12.3. But Twilight Frontier heard the news and they were like, is that so? And they were not very excited by that prospect. And that's what I think of when I think of people who have no stake or merit to a fan game, asking for things like characters they like instead of characters the devs like. I'm not gonna call it entitlement, because I don't think it's entitlement, but there's definitely something a bit weird about it to me. Like, you're not allowed to enjoy popular characters because they've been popular for long enough and it's time for somebody else to have some light. Because to me, that just sounds disrespectful to other characters. You don't actually give a shit what character is involved. You just care that it's not a character from a game that came out before 2007. That's just disrespectful. And then Clown Piece comes out. Wow, Clown Piece is from Touhou 15. Yeah, but Clown Piece is like popular, so she doesn't count. You can't fucking win, man. You cannot win. There's no winning. The way I phrase it, it's like this. Is it really surprising that a fan game made by fans features popular characters within the fandom? Is that really so difficult to like understand, to process? I don't understand why people are so against this idea. Somebody goes out of their way to make a fan game for a series they like. They use characters that brought them into the series. They want to pay homage to them, and then some jackass on Twitter is like, man, I wish they added characters from recent game. So sick of playing games with Remilia. Motherfucker, I know you're on Moria Shrine. I know you're pirating this game. I know you didn't spend a dime for the dev. So shut the hell up. How dare you complain about free product? No, I'll never understand it. It doesn't make any sense to me. You just can't appreciate. You can't appreciate somebody's passion project because it has characters that you've seen before. I don't want to fight you, Chen. All that does is a disservice to yourself. Shouldn't have hit her. Should have known better. It's just Chen. She just rips me to shreds. Nah, I'll never be on that side of the argument. I'll never get it. How many more times am I gonna walk into Chen? Okay, I need some... Get that out of my way. I need to pay attention. There could be Chens anywhere. Why do only fans of boring, popular characters make fan content? See, it's true. I don't get it, man. Why do the popular fan characters get so many fan games? Perhaps the answer is in the question. Damn, Chirno, die! Thick-headed. I've never had a problem with popular, like, unpopular character being in a game. I just want characters to be in things when it makes sense. When they revealed all the characters for 17.5, I thought that was awesome. The characters who showed up in Touhou 19, the new ones, and the, like, Satan, Nazrin, On. These are great. These are great characters. Oh, don't kill me! I died on the same floor again. Okay. Alright. We're gonna figure this out. Now, we're gonna figure this out, chat. Okay? Don't worry about it. I really wish I had animal barrier. Who has animal barrier? You have animal you have animal barrier. I don't need animal slayer. I don't need animal slayer. I need animal barrier. I think I have them all. Well, shit. Well, shit. Alright. Health. Sniper. I don't actually want that. Increase the damage. Okay. Alright, alright. Let's try again. We're going to Alice's house. I'm going back in. Getting to that point's not difficult, at least, but it's literally just because Chen's damage output it rips through my defense. I can't stop it. I don't have a effective shield for it. I guess I could swap Yomu's, but then Yomu just gets cut up. And if Yomu gets cut up, then it's like shit. Yomu kills Chen so much easier than I do as well. God damn it. Where's the Gamba payout? Oh man, they only liked him for his Gamba payouts. What a life he lives. Chat, that Compile Heart game came out this week, right? Did that came out on last Thursday, didn't it? Or did it come out on Friday or something? Has there been any info on that game, like, since its release? I don't think it's coming out in English, at least as far as I can tell. There wasn't any plans at the get-go. It's not out yet? It's out this Thursday. Oh, okay, okay. I thought it was out, like, I thought it was out on the weekend. They showed off characters and stuff. Who's in it? Who are the characters in the game? Please share with the class. I bet they're really popular characters. Because Compile Heart is a company that likes money. There's 20 characters? Really? Are they all playable, or is it just 20 characters over the course of the game? What even is the game? I actually have never even seen gameplay of it. Okina's in it? That's not too surprising. Okina carries some weight nowadays. She's also a good character to make an antagonist. Okina's a character and Chirno isn't. Saki and Oku are in it. Tenshi and Flan are in it. Nobody too stand out other than Okina and Saki. Saki is definitely what I would call standout, yeah. I don't know where she fell on the last popularity poll, but she is definitely probably the least popular one on there. No, I think Okina is a good character to make an antagonist. I think her, like Seija as well. Seija's also a good antagonist character, but Okina has a lot more power, so she's a lot more serious. But she's also like not an antagonist, and she's mostly just an antagonist in the sense of, haha, I did this, so Gensokyo would learn that this bad. Fucking cookie jar politics. I'm on the road again. I need... When you have a lot of characters, you gotta pick and choose. You really do. And obviously, if a certain location appears, then a certain character has to appear, right? Like, if you're going to the Myoden Temple, which you most likely are, you're seeing some Myoden Temple character, and there's a pretty good chance that Byakuren fits the bill the best out of all the options. It's not really surprising. Every area kind of has a character representative. And then there's also the characters that are like the protagonists, so you'll just kind of see them. Flandre has always been a really good secret boss as well, I find. She's always kind of fit that role of like, uh-oh, there's a stronger asshole. Cause she's pretty much just Remy all color, you know? When you beat up the Remy enemies and then at the end game there's a new Remy enemy. It's just Flandre. That's what Flandre is. She's scarier Remy. So she works really well. Wait, all 20 of those characters are playable? What the fuck? What the hell kind of genre is it? What is the genre of game? Is it a Musou game? Like, what the fuck is it? How are you playing with 20 characters? Why am I exploring the floor again? A type of RPG? Oh no. It's like a strategy RPG? Oh, so the characters only exist in art, I assume. They don't actually have like models in the game, it's just... I actually don't know anything about Compile Heart. The only thing I know about Compile Heart is they have a hand in Neptunia games, and they have a character, Compa, who's got a big needle. Are they not very good at their job? Surely they're good enough because they're still in business, right? What exactly have they done to warrant such a suspect glance at the video game? Neptunia games are not that good? I can't believe you'd say that. You're right, but I can't believe you'd say that. You know how many people love Neptunia? Do you know how many of them have ever played Neptunia? Probably not a lot of them. I had fun with Neptunia, but Neptunia is probably one of the laziest RPGs I think I've ever played in my life. There is like 5 different locales, and they don't even bother changing the color palette of the enemies. They just change their names. And then, but it gets away with it because it's all video game references, and Nep is she's a gamer and she makes gamer references. So yeah. Yeah, I don't think they're very good games either, but I had fun with the ones I played. It's surprising how they've managed to stay as long as they have, but like I said, is that a motherfucking video game reference? The video game. Every character is a cliche. And good old Neppy. Oh, we love Neppy. She's adorable the way she screws up and says dumb shit all the time. Why am I in the drink? Whatever. Yeah. Touhou game looks like it'll be neat. Well, I mean, hopefully it is. What more can I say? Not like I want it to be bad, I just don't know any info about it. I'm saying that, no, Neptunia, I once again, I walked past the staircase. Neptunia is a series that it survives not on its gameplay. It survives on its cheeky references and girls. But yeah. I'm not gonna fucking like put my nose up or anything. Like I said, I had fun with Neptunia games and all their stupidity. But a lot of their characters aren't exactly the most complex fellas in the world. But sometimes you appreciate a good stupid game, you know? Sometimes you just appreciate a good fun stupid game. Chief Maid's Watch. Thank you, Yomu. Yomu, your turn. I'm not fighting her. You know, the first Neptunia game I played was the PS Vita one where you get sucked into the Neptunia world and you have to be the producer to produce a pop idol. It's pretty good. I don't know what just broke. It was one of the bigger gaps. That's fine. It was not a good game. It was an awful game. I beat one run of it. Yeah, Yomu. I know. Now I can see everything. My eyes have been enlightened. Okay, well. Enfeeble! Alright, we're back to the floor where we've died twice now by running into Chen when she was hungry. Alright. You're up. Why did you come with me? No, you need to protect me. She's coming! She's gonna kill me! Oh, I killed her. That's good. I'm scared of her. Oh my god, leave me be! I'm gonna start throwing shit at her. That's what I'll do. I can throw water at her and disable her. I have to look around for gold equipment. I gotta look around for gold equipment. It's floor 10. Back here. Please, give me some gold equipment. Oh. Okay. There you go. Prime Video is making a Yakuza series. They shouldn't. They really shouldn't. We can play bingo. It's called How Are They Gonna Fuck It Up? They will appeal, quote unquote, to the worst Yakuza fans imaginable. That's what they will do. Ken, please stop doing that. It is quite annoying, and I cannot stop it from happening. Whoa. Yakuza's pretty fun. Alright, that was my fault. You ever see the Grand Blue live action? The diving one? I wonder how good that one is. Because I love Grand Blue, but I would never watch a live action adaptation because there's just no way it's better than the animated one. Because you can't do any of, you can't do any of the funny shit live action in that show at all. You just can't, because all the fun comes from the Forbidden Book, Grimoire of Knowledge, again. Oh, I got gold stuff, but it's all the same gold stuff. Real people cannot strike anime faces. It's not how the world works. Live action Touhou. It's kind of nice how Touhou stays out of most things. Officially, I mean. Obviously, a lot of people like to throw Touhou into a lot of things to a point some would consider obnoxious. But as far as official crossovers go, they're not very common. Forest of Magic Depth. Yeah, that wasn't very good. I didn't really have an out for that situation. I thought I still had my slumber card. I did not. Okay. Alright. That's unfortunate. Those enemies were manageable, but not when there's 6 of them attacking you at once. Not to mention when they're all together, you can't... I can't see or I can't do anything. That is really unlucky. You shouldn't be able to spawn in rooms like that. But that'd be too nice to the player. Imagine if that was like floor 80 of a 99 floor dungeon or something, and you just lose. That's the game. That's the genre that we all love. I get all the early defense boosts from the links. Pretty sure I did. Look for the arms that are crossed. Oh, Kaguya has one. There we go. A little more padding. I don't know why I'm hurt so much. My fairy barrier is 13. I don't know. I couldn't tell ya! I bought so many things though. Just... how did I not find the exit? God damn it. Anyway, chat. What was I saying? What was I talking about before I arrived? I arrived in the 30 Fairies of Light room. Live actions. Was I really? I guess I was. There was a Phoenix Wright live action, I think. That sounds familiar. There was also an Ao Oni live action. Yeah. That was certainly something. Right, tall official crossovers. Shanghai Alice crossed over with Neptunia. There was a girl representing Shanghai Alice that kind of looked like Reimu. But as far as Touhou has gone, Touhou actually had a crossover in Graffiti Kingdom. Cause Zun helped with that game. So there was a pre-made graffiti character in Graffiti Kingdom. You could play as Reimu. I thought that was nice. JoJo's live action? Why would I want to watch JoJo's live action? How could that be even remotely entertaining? It's like they don't even understand what it is about JoJo's that makes it so bizarre. Oh, musicals. Best on Broadway. I can equip this as long as it's not in a gap. So, let's keep that outside of a gap. Oh yeah, there was Muse Dash. I forgot about that. Muse Dash had a total crossover. I don't know how many songs they put in it, but I can almost guarantee you that I could guess which songs were included. It's not like it's hard to guess that kind of thing. Oh yeah, there's the 3DS Taiko game. Cause there's that screenshot of Reimu and Kirby in the same game, and it's like, what the fuck? It's insane. Yeah, that was a screenshot that was floating around for quite some time. Dude, imagine a Project Cross Zone with other, like, series. It's too bad Project Cross Zone itself wasn't really a great game, but it was cool because it was three different groups of IPs all together. And Project Cross Zone 2, that was exclusive for 3DS because the sales were not very good in the first one. You had Chrom and Lucina as guest characters. Majima and Kiryu were in that game. Those Baby the Arcade rhythm games. Not surprising, they have a lot of music. One of the machines in Japan has the PVs on it even. Oh yeah, I played one of those machines at I played a rhythm game at Genesis where you like smack the screen, like the buttons on the screen, and I played Overdrive on it, and it had a crusty 240p PV playing in the background of the song. Oh. Ow. From what I understand about Project Cross Zone, a lot of like you just kind of make your characters do crazy combos, but the part of the fun of those like big crossover games is just seeing how certain characters interact with each other. Like Marvel vs. Capcom had that. Seeing that was kind of cool. The story about Majima says that Phoenix defended him in court, and that's epic. See, it's funny because Majima actually like doesn't kill people. I mean, please ignore the fact that his signature style involves him stabbing people a lot, because he's not actually killing them, so he's fine. Phoenix is about justice, so he would definitely defend Majima. Yep. He. Project Crosstone is canon to Super Robot Wars OG. What? How? What? Why? That's fucking random. Dude, I love when random ass games are just like canon, because I think people sometimes developers do it out of anger. Like, oh, you didn't like my game? Well, guess what? It's canon. So now you have to like it. Like, you remember how Big the Cat? Big the Cat was not a very well-received character. And, I believe the director of Sonic Adventure did not like that. So then he added Big the Cat to every level in Sonic Adventure 2. He's in every level somewhere. He's also in Sonic Heroes. He shouldn't be. He's no hero. Jar Jar Binks was similar, I think. George Lucas really liked Jar Jar, and then Jar Jar was one of the most unpopular, awful, annoying characters in the entire series. And he was upset. That's gotta stink, man. You think you write like a banger character, and then the audience is like, man, that was the worst character in the show. And you're just like, no, not that bad. Bonus points, 100% bonus points if the character is not so subtle. A not so subtle self-insert. That's the funniest. Watching the author's self-insert character get critically panned and blasted. And you know they're molding, but they can't just come out and admit like, yeah, that was supposed to represent me, because then they're gonna get laughed at even harder. But they're gonna get angry about it. They're gonna get real angry about it. Jar Jar Dark Sith theory. I've heard of it, yeah. I have heard of that. I don't want this. No. The funnier character than we've ever had. Jar Jar Binks. Your turn, Yomo. It's Yomu's turn. Oh. Your turn again. See, I feel like you probably shouldn't, like, design characters necessarily to be hated. Unless you're, like, making a villain character. But even villains, even, like, antagonist characters who are unapologetically evil, still, like, they still gain popularity because they do. It's like, no, you're not supposed to like him. He's a bad guy. He's a bad guy. He's supposed to represent the antithesis of my political beliefs. Why do you like him? Stop liking him! I hear Rorschach gets that a lot. I don't know anything about Watchmen, other than that the creator of Watchmen hates Rorschach because people like him. It's just like, okay. Heroes are boring most of the time because you know they're going to win in the end, so you don't particularly care. You don't care about the end, you care about the destination, you care about the journey. So if the character's boring, then who cares? But villains can be interesting. Even the ones that are like just like fucking evil with no real moral ambiguity or anything like that. Or like good intentions gone bad. Just flat out evil. It's a lot more interesting to watch a villain be evil for the sake of evil than to watch a hero be a hero for the sake of being a hero, you know? I like when protagonists have aspects to their character that are developed through their personal, like their past. A lot of JRPGs, the characters... Ow. The characters are just like... They don't talk. They're just like a farm boy or whatever. They don't talk, but then they just, you know, he's just a hero. You're a hero because you, the player, are controlling their decisions. But they have to be a hero or the game doesn't progress. But actually having a character in the world have motivations for why they're doing what they're doing. Even if it's like, not anti-hero, but like I like Goblin Slayer, for example. I like Goblin Slayer as a character because he's extremely simple. He's a dude who survived a goblin attack, and he became so fucking angry at goblins that he dedicated his life to just killing goblins. Is he a good guy? He can be. He's had his moments for sure. But ultimately, that's what he does. He just kills goblins. So when you watch the show called Goblin Slayer and you see the guy called Goblin Slayer and the show is about slaying goblins, it's like, damn. I know exactly what I signed up for, do you? Alright, we got a shitty room layout, but it's fine. Just star. I don't know why. You know what? This thing's base defense is 40. What's this one's that I'm holding? Its base defense is 20. Yeah, fuck it, I'm fusing. That's Yomu's. Give me this. About time. Oh, now I have a goofy ass shield. That's counterattack built into it. Pretty hefty counterattack as well. Heroes can be boring. But it's hard to find villains boring. It depends on the villain, I suppose. I had no idea who that was for a second. And then I remembered I'm in the Forest of Magic. See, it kind of works because I think most people, when given the ability to change the world for the better, they like doing that. My power fantasy is helping people, so when I play as the hero, I can save the world and make the world a better place, and that's great. Can you approach me already? So I can jive with the hero in that sense. But I'm still there for an interesting story, right? I like when the characters have flaws. The reason so many side characters are so popular is because they're actually allowed to have flaws. They're allowed to be imperfect characters. And sometimes they lose the battle, but they tried really hard. And you feel for that. But then the main character just kind of steps in and it's like, I got this. And then they take over from there. Everybody wants to watch Joey square up. But Yugi's gonna win. Yugi almost always wins. His record is kind of insane. He's pretty good at the card game. But when Joey squared up, Joey was just like a dude who didn't even really get the rules. He had a deck full of monster cards. Keep going, Yomu. Keep going. Thank you, Yomu. Eye drops. Drinky, drinky. Hee hee. Rokane. Okay. Well, I mean, when you're watching Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's like, alright, so the loser literally dies, then and the protagonist is dueling, there's a pretty good chance that the protagonist isn't gonna lose. But sometimes watching the bullshit they pull out of their ass is pretty funny. Oh, big explosion. But yeah, there's a lot more stakes involved there's a lot more stakes involved when you're dealing with characters who are allowed to lose for plot reasons. So you want to see them win. Reimu's interesting to me because Reimu is a character who doesn't lose. In fact, she's got a cheater ability that guarantees she pretty much can't ever lose. That fantasy nature shit, pure bullshit. But to make up for the fact that Reimu's basically undefeatable, she's not a very good person. And that's what makes her fun. It's her character outside of the game aspects that makes her fun. Because she's kind of a shithead. She's a bit of a shitter. Greedy, opportunistic, violent, indifferent, not very empathetic. She's great. Might as well. I don't particularly mind when Reimu wins and saves the day, because the plot of Touhou doesn't necessarily require... I hope that was the 4 gap. Okay, it was the 5 gap. That sucks, but what can you do? Touhou doesn't really have the same kind of stakes as like a shonen where it's like Reimu needs to win per se. She kind of does, depending on circumstances, but she's allowed to lose because the stakes are never like, you lose, you die. So, yeah. That's kind of the whole premise of the games as well, is Reimu just keeps trying until eventually she wins, because she's a sore loser. It is Reimu's flaws that make her an interesting main character in a world full of interesting characters. And Marissa is the same. Marissa is extremely popular. She's got a ton of teacher's ruler. She's got tons of things to her character that people jive with. But she's also her own character. She's also her own character within the world of Touhou. Even though she's kind of like the closest thing to an audience surrogate, at least in Zun's opinion, she's still her own character within the universe. And it's hard not to consider her the underdog because she doesn't have any latent secret abilities like all the other cheaters do. Reimu's a cheater. Her bloodline, if you want to believe it's bloodline, makes it so she can't lose, but Marissa is 100% hard work and practice. So watching her go toe-to-toe with these motherfuckers who just have cheat abilities because they have cheat abilities, and doing as well as she does in the games really makes you feel for her. I also like how humble she is. That's actually one aspect of Marissa's character I really like, is that she is a very hard worker. She's not inherently talented. She just puts a lot of time, effort, and study into her magic, but she doesn't like to talk about it. So she's actually rather humble in that regard. But then it is also the other aspects to her character which are easily defined as flaws. But those are fine because flaws make characters more fun, depending on who you ask. Yomu's fun because Yomu has a lot of flaws. And Yomu, despite being not fully human, doesn't really have anything what I'd call like a necessarily cheater ability. She does have a cheater sword. Her weapons are cheater weapons. Her abilities are her own. She's also a bad drunk. She's a bad drunk and she's afraid of ghosty goose. What's Yomu's flaw? Well, she's inexperienced, according to her own words. Especially compared to her old trainer, Yoki. Yoki was very experienced. She's afraid of ghosts, which is kind of a big deal. It hasn't actually affected her work, but it is still a flaw to her character because she can't perform as well as she could normally. She's also not very, what's the word? I wouldn't say, like, perceptive, but there was definitely parts mostly in Silent Sitter and Blue, where she was just, like, she wasn't understanding the conversation at all. And Yuyiko told her to go out and do her own research, and Yomu was just like, I don't get any of this. So there is a lot of, there's a lot of experience that she is lacking. But I like that Yomu isn't just some stoic, sword-swinging character. I like that a lot about her. She has a lot of versatility in what you can do with her. Raisin as well. Raisin's got a lot of aspects to her that I think are good. But then, the more popular ones are her, you know, she doesn't get treated with a lot of respect. You want cloth to make clothes for the Genso statues. Yes. Your hobby is making dolls, right? Does Alice have flaws? In my personal professional opinion, no. But she does actually have some issues. Her biggest one is one that she partially shares with Reimu. And it's one of Alice's biggest issues is she's afraid to go all out because she's not sure if she'll be able to handle losing if she used all of her power. So she never takes things with 100% seriousness. I guess you could say that, or it's what I'm good at. That's why we thought you might have the right stuff. I do not. I do have a lot of cloth for dolls, yes. But don't you want to make it right if you're going to? What do you mean, make it right? It's just to keep their heads covered, right? Then wouldn't a cute little hood be better? You could add frills, or that might be too much. Why is this going to turn into a fight? Still, Jesus would like a variety of designs. Wouldn't he? Oh. Oh, Reimu. Yeah, I'll leave that to you. That means much to me. That's a bit irresponsible. You're the one who asked. Try making one yourself, too. Aw, that sounds like work. Plus, like, what design? I can't think one up. I'll make some tea and watch you work. Do you have green tea? Black is also fine if you don't. Well, in that case, why not check out the dolls I've made? Just seeing finished work can spark creativity. No, I'm fine, real. You'll give them a glance, right? I guess if that's all. Now, let me just show you how my dolls fight. We're fighting? I'll cut those strings. Oh boy. Did I bring any swift medicine? Game time! Ooh. She can't die with dolls, I know that. Alright. Now she can die. And so, this is what I made. I'm a bit disappointed. Shall we put them on then? Oh, look at all the different little hat designs. There's a cat cap and a neat panda hat. The frills and bows are cute. They're all so good. There's just one oddly colored one. That one's... It's so ratty and badly made. How ugly! But I think this one's the best. I bet that's how the Bodhisattva Genso feels too. Heh, heh, heh. Now I see. Genso has unusual tastes, I guess. They all look so happy. Thank you for going along with this. Mission complete. Why is your hair like? What happened to your hair, huh? That's Alice's home. Huh. She has... Oh, fresh start. Moving to next floor, you recover a percentage of your max of HP. Oh. Oh, adversity is pretty cool. Alright. We'll just head straight over to the Gamba. It's time. Empty-handed. All items delivered to the storage, return your see those items and you bring back to the storage. Proceed. Tunnel. We're going to the mines. Oh, it's a level 1 dungeon. Coming through. We be walking. I guess I just have to get through this tunnel, huh? A metal sheet? I mean, it's 30 defense. I can't really say no to that. I don't have enough fusion material. I wonder if I could bum rush this. Probably not. I need some food. I'm gonna need some stuff if I want this to work. There's a weapon. Alright, well. Reimu's turned into a fucking gang member. Span doesn't help. Okay. No. Oh, I do start with a big rice ball. Okay. That's good. Now I have a metal pipe and a metal sheet. I need the metal pipe sound. Chat, my bow is clipping into the wall when I walk. Never mind. Never mind. I thought it was. Cool! Cool tunnel. I had that installed on Lethal Company for the large axle, but the volume on it was so loud, so if somebody dropped it across the map, I could still hear it. It was very funny. If you dropped it at your feet, it was ridiculously loud. That's fine. I don't imagine this dungeon is particularly difficult, but I still need to make ample preparation. That's all. Level 5. See, if you like forced to drop it by getting grabbed by a bracken or something, it's like extra funny. Man, I haven't played some good old-fashioned lethal in like a month. Just haven't had the time. A preserve gap is great. Yes. I can store the vulnerable stuff. Decoys with decoys. Blowaways with blowaways. Perfect. Ruma! Binds. There you go. It's the real Ruma! The aliens are waiting. They were the robots, actually. The robot planet was funny as fuck. Lethal is a funny ass game. But you need the right group. I actually don't think the game is very entertaining to watch somebody like try to play good at, per se. I mean, when somebody can pull off a pretty sick... Whoa, is that... Oh yeah, it is. I haven't seen one of these rooms in the entire game, and now there's just fucking one here. Can't get in there, though. Yeah, it's one of those special rooms. E-can is good. So far we're good, but yeah, I would like... Enemies aren't scaring me, but my belly is. There's a new update coming out soon that adds cars. I don't know how that's gonna work, but that sounds hilarious. Nah, I think Lethal's better with a smaller group. When you have like 10 people running into the facility, it just doesn't. There's very little risk involved with it. I think you do need a smaller group to make that game more engaging. Constellation Burial Tray. That's a new one I've never heard of. Why are there no portraits? Where'd the portraits go? What, do they fuck up again? Yeah, being stupid is, and, you know, going inside is fun. I like going in as many times as possible. I don't really care if I die, but I try to play the game with a degree of, like, playing the game the way the objective wants me to, but I'm still, like, trying to have fun with it. Sometimes I go in alone and I get scared. Damn, is that? Okay, it is. Alright, well, I'm gonna drop here in a second. I'll come back to this room when I clear everything out. Okay. No, I wouldn't agree to that. There's like there's an upper limit to people. 5 is good. 6 is still good. I think 7 is when you're really starting to push it. I think by 7 is when it's really starting, like, you're really starting to push it. But 6 can be good. 5 is good. 4 is obviously good. But Any lower than 4 and it's not as good. It's a fun game. It's gotta be a shitter. But not like a griefer kind of shitter, but just like be a shitter about it. Game still manages to spook me. Every now and again. A butler enemy is freaky. But I like the concept of him. He punishes players for going off alone. Which, I definitely like doing that. Thanks for the free food! But I think that game is, yes, I think it's hard carried by the company that you play it with. Haha, get it? Get it?! But it wouldn't be as fun. There's a reason why, like, the voice chat is such a big part of it, right? Hearing reactions and stuff like that. That's a bad trap to walk on, actually. That's higher base defense, and I don't need the animal slayer right now. I have some things. I have some fusion material. I can add that if need be. Come with me, Lily. Yeah, it's not a... It's just not a game that I think is meant to be taken super seriously. I think something what killed it for a lot of people is when people started doing those, like, speed runs and high quota runs and shit like that. Because those are definitely, like, I don't know. I don't think Lethal Company is actually a very enjoyable game to watch at all. Unless I'm watching people be, like, shitters to a certain extent. Watching somebody trying to, like, play the game well and, like, a speed run or a high... Because I watched Simple Flips before, and he was doing high quota runs, and they just kept going back to Dine or Rend, and they just had a full-ass fucking collection of shotguns. Oh. Well. Alright. Turns out I can dig through walls. I didn't even think to try that. Alright, cool. Well, if I see any things... I guess this is some kind of money dungeon. Or I'm gonna have to pay off what I find in here. But, like, I don't need to because I can easily pay off my debt with the money I found in other dungeons. For the company. You know, I never did end up playing that content warning game. Did it ever get an update, or did it just kind of, like, release and then that was it? That game seemed funny, but yeah, I never got the... Never really got the opportunity to try it. I don't see anything. Nope. Alright. Next floor. We're gonna go in the funnel. I have OJ. I bought that some time ago. OJ's pretty fun, but it can get on your nerves quickly when your dice rolls are ass cheeks. So much of the game is up to the dice. So, like, playing a character who attacks with big numbers and then you keep rolling ones it definitely makes you not want to play another round. Let's say that much. So the metal pipe is 15 plus 6. This says, oh wait, that's defensive equipment. 30, 30, 15, 66. Okay, I don't need that. It's got at least one major update at the start of May. Okay. Nah, it's just like I played the character who I could make her 15. I played the character who could up her like attack stats to be like basically +7 to the dice roll, and then I would roll 1. And it's like, yeah, I guess 8's still a big number, but I could have rolled a fucking massive number, dude. I am stabbing things with a pencil. Very good. Very good. This is actually pretty helpful. Impede can be helpful. I don't need you, Narumi. No, I think the game is pretty fun. An issue I have with it as well is I didn't have like cards to make the game more entertaining, I guess. Like I only had basic beginner cards. There's a really funny card that just it randomly transforms into any character's special move card. That card's mad funny. Because it could be exactly what you want, or it can completely destroy what you were planning to do. I saw a clip of somebody going on the offense, and they rolled the special ability that basically gives you like +3 defense, but you can't attack for the turn. So it's like, oh, that's definitely not what I wanted. No, I could never play it for that long. But like I said, I had fun with it. I had my fun with it. Where am I going? Silly bat. There we go. Much better. Okay. Alright. I don't need this mithril knife. Having different options helps. Oh, I never actually picked that up before, it seems. It's just the poorest card. Oh, Mioi. Love ya. Thanks, Mioi. I don't even know where I am. Oh, well, now I do. There is a card though like that, right? All right. Okay, well, we found the reason for this item now, haven't we? Hi. Oh, thank God. Thank God I have that item. Leave me alone, laddie. I have a pencil. Alright, things are getting a little scary now. We're gonna start breaking out the resets. Speed running. Okay. It's fine. It's still fine. It's still fine. Why did that hit me? Damn it, Letty! I knew it was one of these rooms. I knew it was. Bro, I'm going around the whole thing. Let me tell you right now. We're splunking around the sides here. Please throw me a bone. I don't want to go in that middle room. That middle room is dangerous. At least my pencil can't break. You know, when you really think about it, just digging your way... Oh. Just digging your way through a tunnel that you're trapped in with nothing but a pencil sound that unrealistic. Oh shit. Because to me, it sounds like exactly the kind of thing you'd do. Oh. Ointment can be very helpful. We're almost done. So yeah, I will Alt F4 the game if I die. So I don't have to redo this whole thing, because I don't really want to redo the whole thing. Because that's boring. Floor 13. Mineshaft Inner Depth. Oh my god! It's shiny in here. So, why are there mushrooms? No, Shanghai, you don't see me. Fine, I'll play by your rules. Okay, almost done. What are you? Ice Fairy Wings? Irrelevant. Dragon Star? Irrelevant. Yikes. Yikes. This is fine. Wait, there's a boss? Uh-oh. Why is there a boss in here? I'm so tired, it hurts to breathe. This is a hell. Good work, Shrine Maiden. Thanks. I'm not suited to manual labor. Can't wait for the first drink after work. An ice cold one sure hits the spot. Well, working's not so bad once in a while. The dig's going well, and at this rate... Huh? What's going on over there? a yokai! Run for your lives! Yeah. Everyone clear out. Who are you? Me? I'm just a part-time coal miner, that's all. Dump! Why are there traps in here? Expand. Substitution doll. Wish I still had some eye drops. Phoenix chick. Shy Maiden's rod. Set square. Expand. Ointment. Glutton gap can be decent. It's fine. Bind. Substitution doll. Froze my preserve gap. That's really unfortunate. Don't need these. Kanken, don't need it. Dragon Star, don't need it. Water would be nice. Okay. Vision's Broom, don't need it. Aya's Fan, don't need it. Ooh, level 30. Yes. Wait, can I see traps with this? No. Oh, you can dig into the wall if you want to funnel it. That's cool. Kind of assumed that the whole room was donezo with that gimmick. Hey, I got my preserve gap thawed out. Thanks. Crowbar thing. That's new. Explosion can never kill you. Doesn't matter. Streamer is winner! We made it! An earthquake. No, this is different. It's... Look out, everyone. Run! What they said. Oh, hot spring. Oh, the hot spring! We struck the hot spring. Surely, right? Yes. About time. So apparently they found a spring for onsen baths. Well, it was a winding road, but you made it out. Pay back your debt with money to spare. Which means... Yeah, you're free now. Phew, what a relief! Did you hear about the onsen resort they built? You help, so drop in sometime when you can. Yeah, I should. I'll find a time. Hey, Shrine Maiden, sounds like you settled your debts. How about celebrating that clean slate with a wager? That's what you say now. She learned her lesson. It's about time. Sanyo. Got my shit back. I barely made any points from that dungeon, but Sanyo has... Oh. Okay. She's got Slayer for Enhance and Harden. Cool. Hot springs, hot springs. Go and do the hot springs. Eat a shade! Welcome to Kaze no Kiso. Hello. Why, if it isn't Reimu? I'm so glad to see you. Huh? I feel so welcome. Of course. You're why we have an onsen hot spring here. Oh, right. Exactly. It's no exaggeration to say you brought us prosperity. But so please be proud of that. Oh, about me? I've been coming here daily since they built the place. I didn't ask though. You're always here, Reimu. Welcome here. Take your time, have fun with your friends. I can call Yomo? Yay! Oh, I guess everybody else was invited too. Imagine being invited to a resort. Having friends is the best. The baths at the Scarlet Devil Mansion just aren't onsen. I can't wait to take a dip in the spring water. They say the water restores life. I'll give resurrection a try, just don't tell Lady Yuyuko. Hee hee hee, this is so fun! Oh, me too. Can't let my good friends go alone. Hey, don't leave me behind. It's my spring. I found it. Well, this is us. Sure is. That's you and 4 friends for a party of 5. I'll show you to the facilities now. Which one's gonna harass Sakuya? Yeah! Nobody harassed Sakuya. Somebody's gonna comment about it though. Surely. Wow, that really does bring you back to life. Definitely. Definitely. Well, I'm still half dead, but yeah. What? We owe you for this, Reimu. Speaking of, did anyone else see the lookout tower nearby? Hope no one's watching us. Why would you... Why did you zoom in on her thighs on a comment where she's talking about miscreants staring at her? Come on now, what were you doing? Hit her with a knife. It's fine. Are you gonna zoom in on her legs? I'm scrambling the wavelengths so no one can peek in. What does that mean? And just relax and have a good time. Yeah. Hey, who's that character with the brown hair? A little, like, in the middle. I don't recognize that character. I've never seen her before. How nice. We're all good, so long as my eyes are red. Eek, I got shampoo in them. What are you doing? You're as graceful as ever. Remember, it's rude to get wild in the baths. Oh, sure, you say that. We all have red eyes here. You do, Yomu kinda does, Raisin does. We have the full bath, so we're good on the minor rules. You know, Reimu's eyes were red in EOSD as well. Phew, it really washes away the exhaustion. It makes me more tired when you say that. Been helping the village solving incidents too. I've even gotten all buff from the mining coal. Really have gotten into shape. Yomu, stop checking her out! That's so not where I was coming from! What a joy a quiet bath would be. I finally feel clean. It's good to hang out in this kind of setting sometimes. Let's all come again when we have time someday. Okay. Can no longer talk. The baths are ready now, and I imagine you did digging. I'm glad. You used the baths yet? It's incredible. Well worth the wait. I did, but now I cannot interact. Oh, beautiful. The human village inn built an onsen bath recently. And it's in a weird place where the watchtower can see. That's definitely a perk of the job. It's karma for all my hard work staying on watch. Last time we tried to peek in, it didn't end well. You think 1 or 2 failures is enough to stop me? Here we go, visions of paradise! Positions now! I hope it's Renosuke. Yes! Damn! Look at that man. Feel glad I made it before men's hours ended. Looks like I have it all to myself. Yep. It's nice, but I wanted to show off my nice gains. So nice. The watchtower man would never peek again. What in the world? Super Renosuke link acquired. Okay. More MP up. Money up. Yeah, okay. I'm a busy bee. Busy. What's the buzz? So you can merge items to the Izanagi whatever? Yes, Akyu. I can. Open your well. This Kane cares about us here, so everyone loves her. We love Kane! Okay. Just in case you have a losing streak again, you know. I am never going back in that dungeon. It's not happening. Free shit. The old bridge got old and broke, but it's fine now. You can use it worry-free. Okay. I haven't... Kozuzu hasn't had anything happen yet. Yeah, I got sucked into a cursed book once, and then really turned into a big thing. Okay. Kane scolded me for running. I need to be better. Maybe next time I'll manage to get away. Don't just use merges and enhancements on your gear. You also have to improve yourself, too. Okay. Hey there, lady. I was good and took my medicine and got the shot. Yeah, Reimu did too. Welcome, come in. I'm gonna do my best service again today. Expanded the menu with booze. Been drinking regardless, though. Conversation's real highlight, I don't tell you. A drink with gossip is garnish. Exquisite. So much flavor. Where's to fix the leak right up? I'm grateful. That guy's been thinking of one thing since, I don't know, 15 hours ago. I always say that. It's just become a habit now. That's a boy? Okay. The Nasle so healed him, but Dad says he can't work. He's faking it, I can tell. Only wish I could. Alright. Handsome. I think that's everything at the moment, yeah. There was $10,000 in there. That is not much. He won't sell my gold equipment. Bitch. Alright. It's maxed out. Hmm. Hmm. Alright, chat. Well, I guess that just leaves one thing left, right? Why did that do 1,000 damage? So I guess we just gotta head to the big bad fortress and not lose to Chen up there again. Oh. This game has a lot less in general to it, but I'm still enjoying it. I'm still enjoying it. Save and return to title screen. Yeah, so I'm gonna shoot to beat the game next time, I guess. I might give the wells a shot. I don't really know what I'm gonna do about that though, because they're long. They're long, they're tedious, and I doubt there's actually a reward for them in any capacity because they were added and after the fact. So we'll see how I feel, but my experience with the 99 floor dungeons and Reloaded was that they were very boring. They were all the same. And they took like 5 hours each. So yeah, I don't really want to do that. Not again anyway. But yeah, next time, Okina's Tower.